Chain Chomp is here to support one of his cousins who works at a bowling alley with today's game, Bowling for your Atari 2600, this month's Patreon pick. Let's go ahead and take Bowling. Let's pop it in my Atari 7800 Pro system and see how it holds up today. Let's go to the game. Bowling was published by Atari and carries a copyright year of 1978, but it's believed to have been released in 1979. It was programmed by Larry Kaplan, who would later become a co-founder of Activision. He also programmed Brain games for the 2600, which are reviewed way back in episode 118. I'll put a link to that review in the description below. Bowling is a bowling game for one or two players alternating. For this review, I will assume most viewers understand the basics of bowling. For the main controls, you use a joystick to line up your player and press the button to roll your ball. If the difficulty switch is in the A position, it's harder to get a strike than when it's in the B position. Bowling has 3 game variations that can be played with either 1 or 2 players. In the curved ball variation, after you throw the ball, you can press up or down on the joystick one time to curve the ball in that direction. Naturally, you'll want to wait until the ball is closer to the pins before starting your curve. In the straight ball variation, once you throw the ball will go straight ahead and there's nothing you can do to affect the movement of the ball. This includes jumping up and down and waving your arms trying to move the ball with your mind. It doesn't work in real life and it won't work here. The final variation is the Steerable Ball. Here, once you throw the ball, you can constantly steer your ball by moving your joystick up and down. Each game of bowling has 10 frames, and of course the goal is to get strikes by hitting all 10 pins on your first throw, or at least a spare by knocking down the remaining pins after your first throw. Standard bowling scoring applies. Graphically speaking, this is a basic looking game, although I do like the jumping your character does when he does get a strike. The sound is also pretty basic. Family friendly wise, the game would most likely get an E for everyone rating if it was released today. Currently at pricecharting.com, the game has a value of $4 loose, $10 complete, and $15 new. So what do I think of Bowling for the Atari 2600? This reminds me of 2 other early 2600 sport titles, Home Run and Basketball. In all 3 cases, the games had simple graphics and sounds, as well as simplified controls. But in all 3 cases, the games were simply fun. It's easy to play a bunch of games in a row, but bowling is hard to master. There's an element of chance to hitting strikes, even when you hit the pins in the right spot. Although with the Steerable Ball, it is possible to bowl 300, which I have yet to do. But in the end, this is a simple yet fun bowling game. So where am I going to rank bowling? This one's going to be in my top 100, right next to basketball at 91 and home run at 92. And it's really close for me, but I'm going to put bowling right in the middle of those 2. So out of the 208 games I've now ranked for the Atari 2600, bowling is rolling a turkey in the 92nd position. Bowling is rather simple, but it's also rather fun. But that's just what I think. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Also, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow me both on the Facebook and the Twitter. Check out some of my many other videos and sign up at patreon.com/nosweargamer. Just like Joe T, Rick R, and Jim's Retro Zone did, who nominated today's game to support the show and gain access to exclusive perks. Rumor has it, Jim once bowled a 300 on this game. Most impressive. Thank you for giving me a little part of your day, and I look forward to seeing you next time on the next episode of the No Swear Gamer. Take care, especially when jumping while bowling.